It's week 2 of the National Football League, and we've got some history in this battle of AFL alumni. It's the Bengals and the Chiefs on EA Sports.
It's been the home of the Chiefs since 1972. GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. Thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico with Greg Olson, week 2 of the season. Greg, as you get the season going, you want to get that first game under your belt. Now, it almost feels like all the build-up is past. Now we're looking ahead to this long marathon of a regular season.
Absolutely, and this is really where you fall into the pace of the NFL season. All off-season, no matter how hard you try to say, all right, week 1 is just 1 of 17. That's not the case. It is different, Mike. You have all training camp, all summer, all spring.
Here's Evan McPherson. And off we go here at Arrowhead. On the return, it's the rookie Xavier Worthy. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The Chiefs come out with the face of the NFL, Patrick Mahomes. 2-time regular season MVP, 3-time Super Bowl MVP. Just in his 8th year, best in the business at the helm for KC, Greg.
You know you have a good week, Mike, when it takes all 5 fingers on one hand just to show how many touchdowns you threw in last week's win. Now, do we expect him to do that 2 weeks in a row? I'm not sure that's realistic, but as long as he continues to operate at this high of a level, they're going to have a strong chance to win every single week.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Here's the third-year man, Isaiah Pacheco. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
When the offense broke the huddle in a line, Mike, I think everybody in the stadium knew this was going to be a run, but the offense is kind of saying, okay, line up. I dare you to try to stop us. And right now, this defense has no answers.
That'll be caught. Juju Smith-Schuster. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
I'd like to see them do a better job here the rest of the game, Mike, just disguising the coverage from the pre-snap look to the post-snap look. And what I mean is, when you have a quarterback at this level and what they see before the ball's in their hands is the exact same thing they see once they do get the ball, everything is just so much easier for them to process. Change the look, change the coverages, move your safeties. Make the quarterback have to process with the ball in his hand.
Second down and 8. They'll stay on the ground and stay with Pacheco. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
Let's give some love to the big guys up front here, Mike. The offensive line is looking good here early to start the game. Couple nice big explosive runs. Expect them to continue to lean on the big guys up front as the rest of this game unfolds. I think you just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage. We see quarterbacks do that all the time, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
Play 8 of the opening drive coming up, and now they face 3rd down. Now, Mahomes. He's got his tight end. That's Travis Kelce.
The initial reaction is, how does this quarterback not throw the ball past the 1st down line to gain to try to extend this drive? And the reality is, because they've already decided they're going to go for it on 4th down. If he doesn't pick up the extra yards after the catch, they've got a 4th down play call they feel great about, and we're going to see what it looks like.
Try to get him to jump. Did not work. Good job by the defense to stay disciplined. It's a delay game.
Still 4th down.
On 4th down, Super Bowl champ Harrison Butker now for the Chiefs. This one from 39 yards out. Butker's kick is good. And the Chiefs will take a 3-0 lead.
And that's a good drive right out of the gate. They're able to make some plays, move the ball down the field. I know they didn't get a touchdown, but that is a good, positive result.
On the return, it's Travion Williams. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. The Bengals offense comes out led by their quarterback, Joe Burrow. And they keep him healthy because when he's good, he's so good. Won the Heisman during his days at LSU. Took this team to the Super Bowl. Now, Greg, year 5 for Burrow with the Bengals.
You just hope throughout your career, Mike, that you're not on the wrong end of too many games like last week. So many games in the NFL come down to one score. They're very close. And every once in a while, there are multiple score games where you just can't seem to keep it close. They've got to do a better job keeping pace early, get off to a faster start. They want to have a chance. Come the fourth quarter, if this thing's within one score, they're going to feel a lot more comfortable this time around than where they were last week.
He's going to take a shot down the field. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
Well, they've come out swinging here on this opening drive through the air, and that's exactly what they wanted to do. Generate some early chunk plays and try to get some points.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, Burrow. He'll get this complete. It's Moss. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
We'll find Brown out of the backfield.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
He's got an open receiver. It's Irwin. And he's going to have the 1st down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down. Now, Burrow. Taken in by Gesicki. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. Burrow working in the pistol. To the goal line and in. Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Cincinnati. It's his 2nd touchdown of the year. Evan McPherson now to kick the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Bengals move out to a 7-3 lead. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. But dangerous Mecole Hardman on the return. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. On 1st down, it's Mahomes. That's over the middle and caught by Rice. It's a nice start to the drive, a gain of 10 and a quick 1st down. To throw is Mahomes. They go right back to Rice. He's got it again.
The receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
Now a 3rd and 2. To the air once more, it's Mahomes. And he will have the the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
There's this misconception out there, Mike, that in the NFL, you have to run the same amount of run plays as you do pass plays. Everyone talks about being balanced. But as you're seeing in this drive, you can fall on one side of that coin a little bit more as long as you're able to remain effective and efficient. So far, their passing game has dominated here early, and that last pickup leads to a first down.
He'll get that one complete to Rice. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They clearly have a mismatch in their favor, and every time they've looked his way, he's continued to make big plays. If I'm this coordinator, I think I'm giving him one more shot, see if he can push this thing over the goal line and come away with 6.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Mahomes from out of the pistol. He'll throw. There's a throw right side. It's going to be incomplete. He was trying to get it to Xavier Worthy there, and it'll be 3rd down. Throwing again, it's Mahomes. He'll check that down to Pacheco. And he can't get away. They rally to the football on defense and bring him down for no gain. On 4th down, Harrison Butker on for the Kansas City field goal. This a 42-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Chiefs are back within 1. It's 7-6.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
The Bengals offense about ready to get going on their 2nd possession. Their lead is just a point as they begin it on this drive with 1st and 10. Burrow to throw. That's to his big tight end, Gesicki. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. On the ground, this is Moss. He'll take this forward for about a yard at best. Brian Cook up from the safety spot to make the tackle. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. He'll try to run for it.
Good awareness there on 3rd down. He's thinking there's nothing there, tuck it, and head for the sticks. He's able to get the 1st down himself, avoid any big contact, and the biggest thing is he keeps the drive alive.
That's complete. It's Yosibov. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. One quarter in the books. It's the Bengals on top. We'll be back in Kansas City after this. First and 10. First run of the game here for Chase Brown. Not a whole lot there as he'll work it down to the 46. Nick Bolton, the linebacker, there for the stop. Here's a 2nd and 9. And before the snap, we have a whistle, and this could very well be a false start. Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. He runs with it. And he's going to slide to a stop and avoid the contact. But since he started there, he's still shy of the 1st down. On the ground, it's Brown.
Well, we have an early decision here, Mike. How aggressive does this coach want to be on this 4th down try? I think you got to keep your offense out there. You have a prime opportunity to take the fight to them, extend this drive, and hopefully be able to come away with points.
A field goal, no gimme from this distance. They'll go on 4th down. Back to throw, Burrow. That's into the hands of Gesicki. He's got it. And he's going to have a Bengals 1st down as they get 4 on 4th and inches. Here's a handoff to Moss. He'll get this ahead for about 3. Nick Bolton, the linebacker, there for the stop. 2nd and 7. Play action now. It's Burrow. On a blitz, overwhelming the offensive line, and down he goes.
When you can bring cornerbacks on pressure, man, that changes everything for the defensive play caller. Offenses spend all week worrying about linebackers, defensive linemen. How are they going to protect the quarterback? But when you can time up a secondary pressure like this, man, oftentimes there's no answer for it.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. This one, deep downfield for Chase. That one is batted away, incomplete. No separation that time, tightly defended. It brings up 4th down. So now they'll send out Evan McPherson for this field goal try. And that is no good. He missed it. And they'll remain out front by 1.
And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Pacheco. The defense all over this one. They get him behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a couple.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Catch made by Smith-Schuster. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass, get past the 1st down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
On play action, it's Mahomes. That is brought in at the 10. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
Great pre-snap identification by the quarterback, realizing that the blitz was coming and exactly where the soft spot in the defense would be. He's able to put that slant route right on the front shoulder pad of his receiver, leads to a real nice run after catch, and brings up 1st down.
Here's Pacheco. And no signal, waiting. They say he did not break the plane. He's down inside the 1. One more time with Pacheco. And this time he will work his way into the end zone. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, Chiefs. A lot of big bodies down there, but at the end of the day, the one that mattered, the one with the ball, finds the end zone for the touchdown.
Yeah, once that back gets the ball, Mike, he's just looking for a little crack of daylight, and he's thinking, I'm going to run into it and just hope I come out the other side. And in this case, the other side's the end zone, and they get 6.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Trevion Williams to return it. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Heading out now, the Cincinnati offense. They're going to get set to take over once more. The deficit, 6 points. A touchdown here would be mighty nice for the offense. See what they can do on this drive. 1st and 10. That's into the hands of Yosivas. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. Here's Moss. And he'll only be able to muster a couple of yards. George Karlaftis there to make the play. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Burrow. He'll get that one complete. It's Drew Sample, the tight end. 3rd down, 3 to go. Burrow. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. Gain of 16 for the man who wears 16. And a 1st down.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback, understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
On 1st and 10, it's Moss. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down. They go once more with Moss. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down. Burrow from out of the gun here on 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
And he missed it. It's no good. And they are not able to draw closer.
You know, the hardest part about these missed kicks, Mike, is for all the guys that work so hard to put the ball in position to come away with points. You kind of trot off the field. You're hoping that next possession has a different result.
The Chiefs and their running back, Isaiah Pacheco, head out for their next drive. They work with a 6-point advantage as they start this drive on 1st and 10. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line.
You can see this connection is just starting really to pick up. They're seeing the game through the same set of eyes, and that is the job of the receiver. What is my quarterback expecting from me? Where does he want me? Be there on time, and it leads to big gains like this.
That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
Just take what the defense is giving you. When you can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch and catch throws underneath, hitch routes, quick game, now it puts you in a lot more favorable down and distances to eventually attack this defense a little bit more downfield.
Mahomes now on 2nd down. A very nice open field tackle there. He could not get free and gains nothing. Here's 3rd and 2. Mahomes now to throw again. He's got a man. It's Smith-Schuster. That's a gain of 16 yards, and it sets up 1st and goal.
Man, they're just running this 2-minute drill to complete perfection. It is such a point of emphasis of every offense, Mike. These end-of-half scenarios to come away stealing points make a big impact on the outcome of the game, and they're knocking on the door here, 1st and goal. And at the very least, got to come away with some points.
He pulls it in around the 5. And he'll take it on in. Rashee Rice. Touchdown, Kansas City. And Butker on for the extra point. He gets it to go. And the Chiefs add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. He fields it at the 8. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Bengals offense ready for this next possession. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, Burrow. That's to the right side and incomplete. He was trying to get it to Jamar Chase, and it'll be 2nd down. Burrow now. We'll find Brown out of the backfield. Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts. They'll talk things over before 3rd down. Now Brown. And he's not going to get there again. Same player, same result. No gain, and now it's 4th down. The Bengals ready to punt this one away. Back deep for KC, Xavier Worthy. But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. Here come the Chiefs and last year's Super Bowl MVP, Patrick Mahomes, for their next drive. Here's 1st and 10. Mahomes back. He's going to tuck it and go.
Holding. Offense.
Throwing is Mahomes. Off-balance throw. It's complete. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. And this time they'll just keep it on the ground. And some good blocking at the point of attack. A pickup of 7, and it brings up 3rd down. Once again, they keep it on the ground. And he'll take this one up to about the 34-yard line. Now timeout Cincinnati. That's their 2nd. As that'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. And they'll elect not to run another play. Instead, just take a knee and take this on into the locker room. So we've reached halftime here at Arrowhead with the Chiefs on top. As we'll get you down to Orlando now. That's where the coach is, Jonathan Coachman, and our EA Sports halftime report.
Okay, Mike, back to you and Greg in just a moment. But after a wild first weekend in the NFL, time to see if things will settle down as we take a quick look at what's happening here in Week 2. We'll start over in Texas at AT&T Stadium in Arlington, where it was the visiting Saints who were able to walk away with the road victory. Derek Carr, couple of touchdown passes as his guys win their 2nd straight to start the year. From there, we head north to Minnesota. Check on the Vikings at home at US Bank Stadium. And they were victorious in that one over the visiting San Francisco 49ers. Sam Darnold, couple of touchdown passes as his guys win their 2nd straight to start the year. We were treated to an excellent first half from the gunslinger, Patrick Mahomes. He's got a touchdown pass on the ledger as his guys were able to build a double-digit lead.
Coach, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of the second half. Williams now to return. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. The Bengals offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. They go play action for Burrow. Open man is the tight end, Sample.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
And the rush gets there. He'll be tracked down.
Looked like a pass protection breakdown. They had 5 offensive linemen and a running back in the backfield. I promise you, somebody was assigned to that linebacker, but he timed the blitz perfectly. He ran through and was able to bring him down for a big sack.
They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. To throw is Burrow. He'll look underneath here for Brown. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. The Bengals out and ready to punt, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. This is taken at the 25. Oh, looked like he may have had a seam for a moment, but he's taken down after a solid return. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Here's Mahomes. Open man right side is Kelsey. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. They face 2nd down and 7. Now Mahomes. Right back to Kelsey again. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. They'll come up here 1st and 10. Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. They'll run the draw with Pacheco. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Pretty much just more of the same from what we saw with this back in the first half. And he doesn't need much. He gets a little bit of space, and then he can create the rest. It's the combination of patience, vision, and then the burst to hit the hole once he sees it. This guy's been a handful all day.
And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Mahomes. And unable to connect there. It's incomplete.
I'm not sure if it's this big lead or if it's just this 2nd half pressure getting to him, but that's just a careless throw by the quarterback. And don't let this lead fool you. Throws like that can change this game in an instant. And this defense knows they gave him one, and they let him off the hook. As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. The quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
And he will have a Chiefs 1st down. At least it would appear that way. Didn't get it by much, but yes, they do give him the conversion on 3rd and 1. To throw is Mahomes. That one incomplete. Travis Kelsey, the intended target. And it'll bring up 2nd down. Now, Mahomes. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. To throw is Mahomes. This is caught at the 2. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's 1st and goal.
They'll run with Pacheco. And looked like he may have had a lane, but the defense shut it down quickly. He did not get in. It'll be 2nd down. They'll try to run this one in. And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up 3rd and goal. Motion man is Rice. 3rd and goal, Mahomes. And he will fight his way to the end zone. Patrick Mahomes. Touchdown, KC. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself. So they decide to put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this 2-point try, but their execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out in their favor this time around.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Here's Williams on the return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Bengals offense getting set to get back to work. They're in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. A run with Moss to begin the drive. He'll move this one ahead to the 31-yard line. Nick Bolton, the linebacker, there for the stop. Second down, Burrow. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. He's got an open receiver. It's Irwin. They gain 18 yards on that one. And the Bengals going to have a 1st down. They'll run right here with Moss. And not a whole lot there as he'll get to midfield, and that's all. Here's 2nd and 9. Burrow to throw. Thrown into a sea of bodies, but it's complete. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Here's a 3rd down and 4. To throw is Burrow. He'll get this complete. It's Moss. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively, and now decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down? Punt team out, ready to send this one away. As they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. Patrick Mahomes going to lead the KC offense back out for this next drive. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. A hit, and he has lost the football.
And as you can see with that fumble, Mike, it really just goes back to the fundamentals of how they're taught to carry the ball. And they talk about the points of pressure. And the biggest thing really, Mike, is you want the front tip of the ball, the part where your fingers cover, to always be higher than the back tip of the ball. So often you see that front tip go down, and it makes it so much easier for that defender to kind of rake it out. So you want pressure against the outside of the ball, both tips, the inside of the ball, and then keep...
And remember now, all turnovers have to be verified by a replay, so they might be taking a look at this one. At issue was the knee, or any other body part except the hand, down before the ball comes loose, and are the visuals convincing enough to overturn the call on the field? So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. On second down, Mahomes. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
These are the type of plays that drive a coach crazy in the film room, and you have to learn as a quarterback to avoid. You can take some chances. You can push the ball downfield, but not only to pick up a couple yards. You got to pick your chances of when you want to be aggressive, and you got to make sure you make better decisions going forward. We're not real accustomed to seeing these sort of plays out of this guy. He's more of the dirty work, kind of behind-the-scenes role player, but tell you what, he keeps coming through for this offense, and he's going to find himself with a couple more touches.
To the left side in the hands of Rice. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Brings us 2nd and 7 at the 36-yard line.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Now a run, and it's their fullback with the carry. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to 3rd down. Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
Play action here. Mahomes. That's complete. Who else? It's Kelsey. His 8th reception of the game, and good for a first down.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, than on 3rd down or critical moments. That's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball.
They put Kelsey in motion. They'll run. This is their fullback getting the carry. Not much. 2nd and long coming up.
Brings up 2nd and 14 at their 49-yard line.
Play fake. Now it's Mahomes. And that's going to be incomplete, but there's a penalty flag on the field. We'll let the officiating crew sort this one out. You only get a 1-yard buffer from the line of scrimmage for these old linemen. That time he strayed a little too far, and it draws the flag. A run. It's Pacheco. Well, that looked like a pretty clear hold. The gain was 5, but let's check the call. Mahomes now on 2nd down. To the right side, hauled in by Kelsey. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. 3rd and long. They go play action with Mahomes. That's caught downfield. It's Kelsey. So a much more difficult scenario now. It is 3rd and 10. Into the hands of Juju. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down mark. On comes the Chiefs punter. He'll punt for the second time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. And that one had too much behind it. It's into the end zone for a touchback. The visitors' offense back onto the field for their next possession. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with first down. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. Working out of the gun, Burrow. That's complete. It's Yosivas. 12 yards on that hookup. It's a Cincinnati first down. Throwing is Burrow. He's going to let it go deep for Chase. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's second down. Back to throw, Burrow. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now 3rd and 10. Burrow from out of the gun here on 3rd down. That is knocked away downfield, incomplete. He made sure not to let the receiver get behind him. 3rd down stop sets up 4th down. Play action now. It's Burrow.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
So here comes the KC offense set to take over once more. They start with the lead and the football. They do so with tremendous field position. It's 1st and 10. Gray is the motion man here. On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. Not much there, maybe a yard.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
They'll stay on the ground and stay with Pacheco. And they'll finally run him down, but not before he takes it inside the 15.
And this is the point of the game, Mike, where you really can start leaning on your run game and try to close this game out. You've got the lead, you're in the 4th quarter, and they're able to pop off a big run.
And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Throwing is Mahomes. He connects with Gray on that one. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
Makes it 3rd and 8.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. To the end zone, it's intercepted. Picked off by Mike Hilton.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot to get his hands on the ball and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
The visitors' offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. To throw is Burrow. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
Well defended there, and the quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend, so give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete. Let's give credit to that pass rush for making their presence felt, and although it didn't result in a sack, it's the disruption of the timing that's just enough to force that incompletion.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. That's into the hands of Josivas.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a fourth down decision to make.
And he's going to have the Bengals first down. Quite a call there. They go for it on 4th and inches, and it's a gain of 5. Burrow now. Now he'll run it. And Burrow not going to take any chances. Slides to a stop after picking up the first down.
A gain of 14. First down, Cincinnati.
From the 50, he'll set up to throw. Quick throw, taken in. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Over the middle, that's Burton. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. 2nd and a yard. Here's a handoff to Moss. He'll take this for a couple, but the official signal, he has enough. First down. Another try with Moss. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Burrow here on 2nd down. That is caught at the 3. And he will score. Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Bengals. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
The Chiefs offense and their running back Isaiah Pacheco head out for the next drive. And he has put in a full game's work and then some. Just an incredible performance on the ground to this point in the 4th quarter. They're going to run out of the gun with Pacheco. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Gray is the motion man here. Play clock down to 0. That's going to be a delay.
Delay of game. Still 2nd down.
Once again, it's Pacheco. And he'll get 6 on this one, moving it inside the 40-yard line. So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. Greg and I back on EA Sports. After this, you've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's 3rd down. He'll try to run for it. And he will have a Chiefs first down, able to get 8 on 3rd and 5. They put Kelsey in motion. They'll try to run with their fullback. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Off to Pacheco. He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up 3rd down. They'll drop to throw. Open man, that's the tight end, Gray. A gain there of 11. First down, KC.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and there wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Victory formation here, as he's down to a knee. So this one in the win column for the Chiefs. They get the job done here at home, and they follow the opening weekend victory with another here to move to 2-0 on the season. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Chiefs victorious, as we say, so long from Arrowhead.